Today I'm making a rib beanie and it's a beginner friendly tutorial with a written pattern. To begin, you're going to leave some small tail of yarn this size, and then we are going to make a slip knot. You can do it in any way you prefer. And after that, we are going to chain 55 chains. So to chain, yarn over and pull through, and you're going to continue chaining as you count until you have 55 chains. That's the length of your beanie. I meet you back in. So once you have your 55 chains, which measures 12 inches, we are going to turn our chain, and then we are going to work into the back bumps. It's optional, you can work into the normal chain. So let's go to row 1. To begin row 1, skip the first chain, and into the second chain you're going to place a half double crochet. To do half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have a total of 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. To do half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain. Slowly, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. And what you're going to do is you're going to place 1 half double crochet into each chain until you have 5 chains left. I meet you back in. So once you have 5 chains left, we are going to do slip stitches. To do a slip stitch, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over and pull through the loop, and then pull through the loop on your hook. Make sure it's loose. To do a slip stitch, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through the loop on your hook. Make sure your slip stitches are loose, and continue placing slip stitches into the remaining 3 chains, and we are done. So row 1 is complete, so let's go to row 2. To begin row 2, chain 1 and then turn your work slowly. In this row, you'll be working into the back loops, the loops that are facing away from you, this loop. To begin, you're going to place 1 slip stitch into the back loop into our first 5 stitches. To begin, insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull through the loop on your hook. And you're just going to place 1 slip stitch into the back loop into the remaining 4 stitches. So once you're done working into the first 5 stitches, now you're going to place 1 half double crochet into the back loop until the end of the row. So yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops. And you're going to do that. I meet you in at the end of the row. Once you're at the end of the row, don't forget to go into the last stitch. It's normally hidden, you may skip it. And we are done with row 2, and let's go to row 3. To begin row 3, chain 1 and then you turn your work slowly. In this row, we're going to repeat the same thing we did for row 2, working into the back loops, and you're going to place half double crochet into our first 49 stitches. So let's begin. Yarn over and place your first half double crochet into your first stitch, and then continue placing 1/2 double crochet into the back loop into other stitches until you have 5 stitches left. I meet you back in. So once you're done working into our 49 stitches, now you're going to place slip stitch into the back loop into our last 5 stitches. So do that. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull through the loop on your hook, and you're going to continue doing that until the end. To begin row 4, chain 1 and then turn your work slowly. In this row, we are going to begin by placing 1 slip stitch into the first 5 stitches into the back loop. And once you're done working into your first 5 stitches, into the remaining stitches, you're going to place 1/2 double crochet into the back loop. I meet you in at the end of the round. Make sure you count your stitches, okay? To begin row 5, chain 1 and then turn your work slowly. In this row, we are going to first place 1/2 double crochet into the back loop into our first 49 stitches, and then I meet you back in to show you what you're going to do next. So once you're done working into the 49 stitches, what you're going to do with the remaining 5 stitches is we are going to place 1 slip stitch into the back loop into each stitch until the end. So from row 6 onwards, you're going to repeat row 4 and row 5 until you reach row 54 or row 56, depending on the size you want for your beanie. So to measure if the beanie fits you, you're going to fold the brim and then you're going to wrap the beanie around your head to measure it. If it fits, that's where you're gonna stop. So let's go into the next step. So after some time of repeating row 4 and row 5, I have a total of 54 rows. Yeah, this fits my head circumference. So to the next step, we are going to chain 1. So chain 1 and then you turn your work, and we are going to align both ends together and make sure they are in the same alignment. And then we're going to place slip stitch into the back loop up to the top. So you're going to slip stitch into the back loop from one side and then the back loop of the other side. Yeah, so let's begin. So insert your hook into the back loop and the back loop of the other side. You can see the first stitch, it might be hidden, so make sure you see it. And then yarn over, pull up the loop and pull the loop on your hook. So go into the back loop of the first side and then the back loop of the other side. Then you yarn over, pull up a loop and then pull through the loop on your hook. And you're going to repeat that all the way across up to the top. I meet you back in. Don't rush and make sure you go into each stitch. Don't skip any stitch. So once you're done joining the parts together and you are at the top, as you can see, this is how the joining looks like. It's seamless. It rhymes with the beanie texture. Yeah. And the outside looks like this. So once we are done, you're going to the next step. So first chain 1. And then we are going to leave a long tail, not that long, but a long tail, and then cut off the rest of the yarn. We are going to pull through the yarn and fasten off. So to begin the next step, we are going to tie a knot. You can tie a single knot or a double knot to fasten off the yarn. So we are going to close the top using our darning needle. We are going into the topmost loops. These loops, the loops that I'm going to show you on the screen, the topmost loops, the loops that are formed on top of the beanie when you're turning. These loops. So once you're done going through the loops, what you're going to do is you're going to pull the tail tight. Don't pull it too tight to break it, but just pull it tight. And once you're done, we are going to tie a knot, a double knot. And then if it doesn't close completely and leave some small hole, we are going to go into the other side. Yeah, just go into the other side and form an X there, and then it will close completely. Pull tight. You can go into the other side again if it doesn't close again. And then you are going to pull through the yarn and pull tight, and then we are going to tie a double knot again to finish off this round and close the hole completely. And we are done working on our top. So the next step, we are going to weave in our loose ends. We have 2 loose ends, so we are going to weave in. So let me show you the first one, how we do it. So go into any of the rows where the yarn is. Yeah, just go under any of the stitches. And once you've gone through enough number of stitches that you want, pull through. And then after that, we are going to go into the opposite side. So skip 1 stitch and then into the next stitch we are going through the rest, and we are going to weave in the tail completely. And with that, we are going to cut off the rest of the tail, and we are done weaving in our first loose end. So repeat the same with the remaining end, and I'll be meeting you back in. So once we are done, we are going to turn our beanie into the right side. And after that, we are going to fold up our brim. As you can see, the top is clear and it's great. So fold up your brim to the size that you want. And with that, our beanie is all done. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial with me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, remember to like, comment and subscribe.